Hi Beanbeautis, Dee Dee Bean here. How are you doing today? Today is a tag video letting y'all in on a little bit of secrets. More secrets. How much more secrets do I have? I'm an open book. But if you want to figure out what my bags say about me and what lies and secrets they're telling about me, then come back in just a little bit and I'll tell you all about it. Welcome in, Beanbeautis. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here with me. If this is your first time visiting, thank you so much for coming. And if you've been here millions of times, thank you so much for that as well too. I greatly appreciate it. And any likes, subscribes, all that stuff is really helpful to help my channel grow, and I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so today is a tag video, and I got tagged by Lux Lover Carolina. She got tagged by Liz from Nothing But Bags, and which was a collab that Liz did with, oh, forgive me, I will try and put that information in the description box or on the screen. I don't remember who was all originated the tag, but Lux Lover Carolina is the one who tagged me. So the name of the tag is What My Bags Reveal About Me. Things we don't talk about on screen. So I think the concept is that we are to show you bags and let you know what those bags would say, why we picked them as purchases, and what they say about us that we're not willing to tell you ourselves. So the first one I'm going to pick is the Rogue Coach Top Handle Bag, which is going to represent probably all the top handle bags, or at least bags like this. I love the look of the bag. It has a top handle bag. I love this. This is what sold me on it. It also is multifunctional as far as straps are concerned. It has a top handle. It has the crossbody, which I believe also can be used into a shoulder bag, but I'm not 100% sure. But it has all of this organization. See, the back pocket, this pocket, the center pocket, and then these two little tiny pockets. Now, if you use your imagination, look at the bag and it looks like a filing cabinet. And that reminds me of my organizational skills that I have been blessed with and that I have used, and have landed me lots of volunteer jobs and lots of paid jobs as well too. That's part of the reason why I don't mind bags when you have to play Tetris, or everything kind of needs to be in its place. If it's like this kind of a bag where you can see in it and everything is in little rows and stuff, then those are really appeal to me. I was, for many years, was an administrative assistant for several companies that I worked for. I worked as a receptionist, administrative assistant, worked my way up to like a manager, admin kind of thing. When I did volunteer work at our church, went from secretary to treasurer to president like in a year, because I'm crazy that way, and each thing needed to be organized. And so I always had my little filing cabinets. They were on wheels, and I just had them all with me, and I zoomed them up, and I had a little filing cabinet. And that's what this type of a bag makes me feel. Makes me feel organized, and I can see everything. I know where everything's at, and it helps me to stay calm in whatever chaoticness I got myself into. So that's the bag number one that I'm going to share with you. Let me grab the next bag. Okay, so this is the next bag. It is my Cherries Coach Soft Tabby, and I love this bag. I love the raffia, I love the cherries, I love the blue. It's also on the line of the denim. I just love everything about it. Now you open this one, and it is very different than no organization, just one big hole that you put all your stuff in with one zip pocket in the back. It does have a crossbody strap. It's very functional and fun, and the reason I like this bag and I picked this bag and what this bag is going to tell you, and she represents all of my basically cherries collection and my cherries obsession that y'all have seen from me. That is the fun side of me, the feel good side of me, the stay positive side of me, the stay happy and cheery and be cheerful side of me. I truly believe that you have to surround yourself with people and things, just an environment that portrays what it is that you really want. If you want to stay positive, if you want to be in you know, always have full kind of realm, you know, you're not ignoring the realities, but you're also wanting to look at a situation and say, I can fix that, or I can work on that. Just tell me what the truth is, be truthful with me, honest with me, kind with me, and we can fix it. That's what this represents to me, and what the bag would tell you why I love all of the cherry stuff. I think that's just the deeper meaning behind it, y'all. The deeper meaning, the secrets I don't want you to know about. Many things are being revealed here. You have to clear the clutter in order to meet whatever goals you have, whatever aspirations you have, whether there be teeny tiny to some or big and adventurous to others. So that's what this type of bag, the cherry bag, the kind of fun bag, you know, represents to me, and what she would tell you about me. Okay, let me grab the next bag. Okay, the next bag. This is so beautiful. Now, this is an expensive bag for me. It was $5.50. I got it after talking myself into it, and as well as I was definitely tricked on eBay with a fake one. I didn't really like, I learned a lot of lessons with this bag, but I love this bag, and she represents a lot of stuff. It's also an emotional bag for me too, but that's for another tag. You'll have to tune into that tag. This kind of a bag, this particular bag, and all my quilted tabbies that go along with this, and my fancy bags, they're more to that luxurious side of me, that more to that fancy side of me that you're just like, ooh, I want to be one of them kind of women. I want to be one of them kind of people where you just have a fancy bag like this, and you go to a lot of fancy things, and you dress up all the time. But you know, the reality of it is I'm very functional. I'm very down to earth. So that's what these bags mean to me. They are a pretty penny. Like I said, I had to talk myself into it, and you know, this was like my pinnacle bag, and I got it for a very special occasion as well too, is how I finally allowed myself to have it. It also too, though, where I say that it lets me to be functional, is that it has that organizational section, you know, those two, and it has this pocket, and it has the back, whoops, the back pocket back here. So it lets me be functional while still being on the luxurious side, while still being in that fantasy world, but yeah, not too far gone, because you know, there's no way I don't even think if I could that I would live those kind of lifestyles, because you know, I like the finer things in life, but some of the concepts and stuff are not for me. So that's what these kind of bags, this particular bag, this quilted bag, and these luxurious leather bags mean to me, and what I find interesting, and what they will tell you in the secret throes of the hanging around in my studio. Alrighty, let me get the next bag. Okay, the next bag is my shape bags, my fun bags, my eclectic bags. My bags are like, oh, people are going, why would you get that? I have this one. I have the duck bag. I'll try to put that up there. I have just some other fun bags that you know, are just kind of craziness like this. My sports bags that I just acquired. My just fun bags. Now, there's a difference between like this fun and the cherries bag fun. There's a difference, because this is unusual. I think you have to be an unusual type of person, an eclectic type of person, to even want to purchase a bag like this. Then secondly, even wear a bag like this, and not just sit on your shelf. And I'm currently in this bag, and I've worn it for about 4 days now, and I have all the things in it right now. She's dressed up with my leopard stuff and my Labubu, you know. And I started collecting the Labubus before the craze hit, you know. I think we started with It's Hadrian. I started buying Labubus with It's Hadrian in 2023. And, you know, he could get them pretty easily and readily then, and now 2 years later it's like an act of Congress to try to get one. But I was into the charms and into the fancy straps and into unusual bags, you know, for a long time. And that probably goes to the more of the rebel side in me, because I'm definitely a hidden rebel. I'm a definitely hidden rebel. As much as I'm straight-laced, follow the rules, I'm also, you can bend the rules, but you have to know the rules first. But you can't be so strict and adherent to the rules that you're missing the essence of the situation. I know that's like a contradiction to itself. It's a definite contradiction to everything that I just said and I mentioned to itself. It's like, you know, you don't follow the masses. You, when push comes to shove, you can stand on your own 2 feet, and you're not afraid to wear something like this, get laughed at or admired, or both, in the same venue. You know, you know, when I was young, my friends and really used to call me, and I used to call myself Norma Ray. I don't know if y'all ever watched that movie Norma Ray. That's definitely inside me. A social justice kind of person, a you know, fight the system kind of person. But also, as you mature, as you get older, as you have kids, as your situation changes, as you go from having no money at all to where you're working your butt off and you have job security that you've sacrificed for your retirement, your 401ks, you know, because that is a sacrifice. You can get all the money during the years and have that extra money, or you can sock it away for down the road, you know, when you get old and decrepit like me. But so unusual and crazy bags like this, and unusual and crazy materials like this, it's me pushing against the machine. It's me pushing against the system, against the man. But yet, you know, I still have those sides of me that you do it respectfully, you do it honorably, you do it as, you know, as much in the sense of staying lawful. You know, there's a difference between rules and laws. I always teach my kids that, you know, is that there's a difference between a law and there's a difference between a rule, and there's also a difference between guidelines. Okay, and so all of that you have very, very minute distinctions. However, the law is the law, and the law you'll go to jail for. The law you can be prosecuted for, so you don't break the law. If you're going to break a rule or break a guideline, that's a little bit different. You just might get kicked out of a club. That's kind of the difference between all of those. And so it's finding my footing in that, and still saying, you know, still being able to say, you know what, that's why these bags will tell you, that's why she picks us fun things like this, crazy things like this, because she's an unusual person. She will fight for what she believes is true, but she will do it within reason, you know, because it's just, that's how I am. That's just how I am, and we don't want to get too philosophical here. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, Bean Beauty, so I gave you 4 different styles of bags. Some overlapped with each other, some of the concepts overlapped with each other, but basically, you know, number 1, they told you that I'm a organizational kind of person. I was an administrative assistant type of a person in another life. I'm like an organizer kind of person. Just my brain thinks organizationally, like how can we organize this stuff, so I go crazy when things aren't organized. The second thing was the cherries. That collection helps me to stay fun, helps me to be on the bright side, helps me to surround myself with items and situations and people that will keep me on the positive side and not be dishing dirt too much dirt or be involved in dirt. We don't want to roll around the dirt. We don't want to do that. And the quilted tabby is the luxurious side, the sophisticated side, that deeply feminine side of me that I don't often have the opportunity to show, and I do, you know, at times you do show it when it's necessary. It also helps me stay grounded and functional, because that's just how I am. And then the last one to recap was shape bags. My football bag, my duck bag, the other bags that I have that are just unusual, that kind of go against the grain, that will fight against the norms of society, of fashion. You know, I'm not exactly the size of a woman, of a person that fashion likes to dress, or fashion likes to wear their items, and I don't really care. I'm gonna wear what I like, use what I like, and that's just how it is. Alrighty, Bean Beauties, thank you so much for staying till the end. Let's see, I want to thank Lex Lover Carolina. I will include her channel in the description box, so you can head over to her channel and watch her video, and I'll try to put nothing, Liz is nothing but bags in there, and then I apologize who the third person was that was part of the original tag in the description box as well. Alrighty, y'all, leave me some comments that let me know if there was any secrets that my bags have told you that you didn't know, or that surprised you, or, you know, I guess some could be controversial. I don't know. I don't know, you tell me. Alrighty, Bean Beauties, love y'all. Bye-bye.